Jolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy and welcome to another Let's Play. And as I promised you yesterday, we will deal with the ger Gorn Hunters today. I can already tell you they won't be too beautiful. As you can see, we have the new dailies. Interestingly, I'm filming the English Let's Play first today and then the German one, so I shouldn't have completed all of this. I just did one test though, and that completely finished one of my tasks. But that's the first of the tasks I have to do, the Gorn Surgical, to earn points by dealing isolated damage versus level 69 to 74 ger Gorn ships. Yeah, that worked. I didn't survive that, but that worked, and that just with one tour, so that was nice. The second one is the more problematic one, that's the Gorn Assault. Earn points by defeating ger Gorn ships at your ops level. Yeah, my ops level is 69, and as I talked about before, that works with the silent hostiles, where I can even defeat level 70 silent hostiles, or silent enemies, but not with the Gorn. And of course, with the Excelsior, I have a third one, that's Search and Destroy T2, because my Excelsior is tier 2, so I have to destroy level 53 ger fighters, and that's what we're going to do first. My Excelsior is there already. And that's the easy part. I just need to call in the fighters. They will attack me. And even though, as I just saw, I don't have a complete crew on the bridge, that will work because of the strength of the Excelsior versus those ger fighters. That's why they couldn't be stolen from me when they tried on the first day, because if you try this with a different ship than the Excelsior, that won't look very nice though. And here we always have the 30-second cooldown, but that starts once I press the button. So in the time, if the ger fighters spawn a little bit further out, you probably can press the button as soon as that happened. But in this case, we have to wait 20 seconds until we can call in the third. But that's the easiest task. So if you're one of those who bought the Excelsior, then this will be the easiest one you can do. Otherwise, if you wait your 100 days to get the Excelsior, after that time you can do your third daily challenge with the Excelsior very easily, as you can see that. So these are just bonus points. I mean, we'll take a look at the challenge track in a second after we tried some Gorn Hunters. If you don't pay, you anyway can't do the full one. So once again, as with many other things in this game, I just take what I can get, and then I skip the rest. It's even worse on my other account at the moment. So we got 3 of the 5 already. That's the 4th one incoming. There's a lot of bugs there. I've got faction hunt events at the moment. Why ever? Probably they thought, oh, there are too few events for lower level players, so we just throw in a faction hunt again. It didn't work even in the beginning. They appeared, disappeared, appeared, disappeared. And also I realized that I'm missing battle pass points. I completed all daily tasks, which means that by today I should have 100k points on my small account, like I do on my big account. Here you see I've got 100k points. On the small account, they say you get 20k points a day as well. And I've got 85k, although I completed all the daily tasks, the daily milestone tasks. You know that I showed them to you again on the Battle Pass video. And I contacted support, and what they said is, yeah, I can tell you that you have 85k points. Hello, 15k are missing. Could you look into that? They just didn't. So I'm waiting for the next response. We will see what that will be. But it's usually it's mega buggy on the accounts where the levels where they introduced most of the new stuff, but this time I seem to have more issues with a smaller account than the big one. Well, let's have a quick look at the task again. That should have been the last VGer fighter. Yeah, so we completed that one too. That means we will get Elite Challenge credits and VGer Challenge track points after cashing that in, but that will have to wait until I do my German Let's Play, because this time, as I said, I did English first, then German, and so I always have to keep that in mind when doing that. So that leaves us with a third one, the Gorn Assault, where I have to kill 10 level 69 Gorns. I put the crew on my ship that a lot of people use. It's a Janeway crew with 2 other officers, and let's just see what happens. You can already see on the amount of loaded Borg weapon that doesn't look good. Yeah. That crew brought me the 100 points for the third one, but that crew... No, let's go back for a second. I can show you in the battle protocol. You see how much damage I did with the crew with Janeway, Seska, and Suda. And now let's see what happens if we even go more ship survival. Okay, let's kick him out. She was there from something else. So let's have a look through the below deck what we have here in place. DeMarco is just a anti-player one. They are 2. They are 2. Oh, I still have the isolytic damage turned on. What does Mbenga do? Okay, let's go a bit more passive this time than we were last time. Let's have a look at Scotty. Yeah, that's doing something on the other ship. Let's see what Carol does. One look here. Yeah, that's the isolytic cascade. I want to exchange all of those for some defensive stuff. Now I've got the explorers at the moment. Was that Sahar? Yeah, it was Sahar. So let's take Sahar for Savik. And let's go full defensive in this one. I cannot take Pelia with me. Hoshi was that. Troy was critical. Where is the one I'm looking for? And let's just take Tom Paris with me. And then let's have another look at that one. I still need to fly a few minutes. Oh no, I have a little bit left, so we can jump in this time and see what happens with a fully defensive crew in this case. Only Janeway taking care of the cascade damage, the isolytic cascade. Still dead. And you see much more dead than with full isolytic damage. So, once again, let's change that up, test another crew. A completely different one. That was the Gorn one, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's test this crew. But this time we need to fly. I don't have so much of those left. Yeah, I know that there are a lot of crews people are testing, and that's once again the thing where I first talked about the issues with Ops level 69. Once I go to 70, get a Crancher, upgrade that a bit, that should be much easier from the experiences I hear from other players. And on level 66, I know a lot of players who have no problem at all. So there are some issues here. And I didn't get too many posts from players who didn't invest tons of money into that game, or are able to play 24/7 kinda, that are able to destroy level 69 Gorn Hunters or Hurak hostiles. I asked for that in that video, and I read the comments, and yeah. Usually the people have exactly the same issues I have, and that's kind of annoying. But it's another thing, well, if it doesn't work, and if I don't find a cure, so to speak, yeah, then I'll just continue doing the ones I can do, so just 2/3 of the daily tasks for the challenge track, and that's it. But that won't give me some sleepless nights or whatever anyway. It's just annoying that they have planned these hostiles on that ops level so badly, because it really demotivates people if almost none on that ops level can defeat the hostiles. That's just demotivation. That will not end up in them putting in masses of money to get to 70. No, it does the opposite. And so I don't know if they did that on purpose to give people a push to go to 70 or to G7 even. But whatever I heard from people, it does exactly the opposite. It's more demotivation than anything else. So let's have a look. We're almost there, and then we'll try that crew. And when we look at that battle protocol in the end, you already can think about what I will say next week about the crews, when I talk about all 3 crews for those hostiles. Because there was only a little selection of crews I tested here, and I'm still testing. But yeah, you see what's going on in that regard. But as you can see, it's not easy, and unless they change something on that hostile level, it will not change for the people, and so people will stay annoyed, I guess. The good thing is that they listened, at least because of some of the events that were quite difficult to do, and some they changed, also with regard to the alliance syncopation matter, but it's still quite hard. And today, for example, I will not be able to do anything here. The good thing is that we don't have a VJ invasion right now, because I only could score here during the time of the silent hostiles, and you see that I ended up on rank 23. At least I was in the ranking. It gave me some nice materials, and I always can do with materials, but that's it. And that only works with that. But at least I managed to, because of the silent hostiles, I managed to end the milestones here, and they'll be there again on Wednesday. So I hope when they do that again, that will be on Wednesday. Otherwise, it was not so exciting with regard to the events yesterday. We had the Armada events. They were very easy to do because you could do any Armada with those to score here. And I did some Krenim because I was lagging behind a lot with the Krenims. And so I did the Krenim yesterday and finished that quickly. And so I also finished the Meta SMS. That was okay. But not okay is how the Gorn and the Hurak are, the Hurak are, because I cannot deal with that. Nevertheless, I will continue trying. I still have to deal with some more different kinds of armadas today. It's Sunday, so the only things I'm doing today are the Let's Plays. I will need to find a solution for the future to somehow pre-film the Let's Plays for Monday, because I really managed to do all my other work until Saturday, so I would have Sunday off. And in the future, I will try to have Sunday off. But I promised you the Gorn video, so of course I did that today. But in the future, I will have to find a way to pre-film the ones I would film on Sunday. Hope you don't mind. But then I really can take 1 day a week off at least. That would be nice. Well, which usually would mean then that I have to clean my flat a bit more. But you know what I mean. If there's anything you want to see of the tasks I have to do here on my Ops69 account or on my Ops39 account, the new start account, which will be the next one you will see because I've got another ship there, and I easily can do something I didn't know I already could do, then please write in the comments below the video and on Discord. And if you want to see some of my other work on Discord, I added some of my other channels, only English language ones. Not the channels themselves, but the videos, because some had to take a break because of the very busy last year, so they all got restarted this week, and those videos will always come on Sundays, and they will be on Discord as well, on the very top of the list before all the tons of categories for STFC come. So if you are interested in something else I'm doing, have a look on Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.